this organization is really about the history that we have and the stories that we have, the stories of the greatest generation, people who gave selflessly for their country. These aircraft are a testament, a memento. They tell us about past, and they tell us about the things that make us American and things that we should never ever forget.
To me, it's following my dream. It's freedom. The CAF has allowed me to be part of something way bigger than I am. It has been an organization that has allowed me to fulfill my dream.
We have volunteers from all across the country, and I've gotten to go all across the country to cities to follow these airplanes, but really to follow the people.
The Commemorative Air Force is a membership of people that have a passion and love for history.
So I said, Lord, if it be your will, please let me have what it takes to be a pilot. And by God, he gave me 45 years.
Being a veteran, I like sharing the history of these airplanes, but I look at it for the future too. The young kids coming out is just how do you inspire aviation and just the thirst to do something big in the world. And I think these airplanes are a big part of it. You put a kid in the cockpit, their eyes light up, big smile on their face, and to me it's just helping them launch into that next something they're going to do in their future.
This is a much more visceral, real experience that I think is much more likely to develop a connection with someone and inspire someone and kind of bring alive the story of what our men and women had to do in World War II to make this the country that we have today.
The Commemorative Air Force has a fabulous collection of aircraft. Every single one of them. Our goal is to be able to operate, to fly, to have them operate in their natural environment, which is being able to take to the skies. You know, when I sit down and think about at the end of my life, what am I proud of? I am so proud to be a part of this organization because these aircraft, they'll outlive me. And I hope that my kids and their kids and generations after that are impacted because we've preserved these aircraft, because the stories have been preserved, because the memories have been preserved. That's what I hope for, and that's what brings me great joy, is knowing that our history is going to go forward into future generations.
We're here in North Little Rock, Arkansas, and our job is to educate, honor, and inspire people to get involved in aviation, and we do that through the flying museum pieces that we have. Anyone that wants to be involved in aviation can be involved with us, and there's no real limits.
Funny, when I was 11 years old, I drew a picture of a B-29 for a competition, and I never would have thought that only 9 years later I would be working on a B-29. You still get to look back at the end of the day and say, well, I'm one of only a few people in the world who probably did this today.
They had a B-17 to come to Little Rock, and they said they had a wing here, so right at that moment, both me and my son joined up, and we love donating our time through them.
I see us as an organization growing to where we can really build into a facility, but I could see a time where we expand into a hangar that's much larger and be able to support a museum and a classroom type setup so where we can educate youth from different schools in aerospace education right here in our community.
Think about how many members of your family were in the military. Now, how many of you had grandfathers or great-grandfathers that fought in World War II? The greatest generation is passing away. That history is slowly atrophying, and we want to keep it alive. And we do that by honoring and inspiring them with these airplanes. There are great people out here. We're all volunteers. We just love being involved in aviation. We just love airplanes. One of the things we often say here is you come for the airplanes, but you stay for the people.